Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT champion, and well, I'm at the branch central on Audi, so looks like I'm about to go and get everything set up for the custom race on Gran Turismo Sports. So, looks like a brand new Audi R18, which is the new model of 2016. Well, I kind of think I just originally just got the Audi R18 2011 model for it, but looks like this vehicle is definitely part of a November update along with the Chevy Cobra and the ISO Revolta Vision Gran Turismo. So looks like I'm about to go and buy that LMP1 race car. So definitely there are two colors and specifically putting on car numbers in it. Well, I guess number 7 is quite the good possibility choice for it, and maybe I'll have to give it a little decided choice to see which LMP car number am I gonna choose. So definitely I'm about to go on car number 7 and give it a little purchase, but it may cost a million credits to buy this LMP1 race car. Well, never tried this out before, but I'll make sure I'll give it a spin for. Alright, so looks like time to go in and take on the brand new Audi R18. Well, I kind of probably think that the maintenance update will provide a little more reminder checkup for it. Well, I guess that the Le Mans racetrack is coming in by today, but it also shows here on GT Planet that it also bring out 9 new cars for it. Well, definitely 9 new cars, including the probably 3 Group 3C race cars. Well, I kind of think I had to be so excited for it. Alright, now let's just go on in and get ready to go. Maybe I'm about to go and do an endurance race around the Blue Moon Bay Speedway infield course. So I guess that 3 classic LMP1 race cars are going to be coming in as Group 1 cars. That will be quite excited to see how we're about to show them in action whenever the update comes out. Well, of course, I'm really gonna have to get everything prepared. So in the meantime, this will be able to provide a little more practice before Le Mans racetrack will be revealed by tomorrow. Hope you guys are about to get ready to go. So grab your GT race cars and LMP1 cars, and time to go on in to take on the longest distance in France. Well, I kind of think I'm really gonna have to go and pick any LMP1 race car whenever I want before it's about to be released. So I guess that it was also appear in Gran Turismo 4 ever since in the intro movie. Well, looks like the year's change in the Le Mans courses is definitely turns out from shorter to make it much wider for it. Well, I guess you guys have understand this, to be sure. Alright, now let's just go on in and take a little endurance race. Let's go and give it a little chance to take on. Well, I never used any kinds of November update vehicles before, so I might be able to give a little shot at it. Alright, here I go and take on 30-minute endurance races whenever I can. Well, probably the South, there are definitely 3 different kinds of classic LMP1 race cars gonna So definitely the interior view has been quite shown a bit. Well, I kind of think I never saw that track courses before here for you. Well, this is definitely difficult to race around that track. Well, definitely much like the Audi R18 first generation model. Well, this is the second generation version of it. Now, I had to be quite sure of it whenever I had to do it. Yes, I know this is going to be a hard race to be prepared for the harder work. Maybe I'll have to start on over and get everything started out for. Okay, well, first things first, the 3 classic LMP race cars as definitely shown on image on the trailer. First up is the Nissan R92 CP 1992. A Japanese LMP1 prototype race car was definitely good for the Le Mans track. It is definitely also shown here to become as a fully premium vehicle for the first time in Gran Turismo Sport. Well, maybe you guys really want to show it until the update comes in. Okay, that's taking a lot of beating for this damage course. Sorry about that, folks. I know this is gonna be a hard race for me as well. I know a lot of accidents happened. Gotta have to be more careful by now. Okay. Wow, that's already taking the beating. Now let's just go on into the pit stop automatically for having a little early repair. See? Group 1 cars are definitely tougher to drive it up a bit. Let's just go back in. Maybe this time putting on the racing medium. So the second LMP1 classic vehicle is the Sauber Mercedes C9 1989. Well, our old classic Mercedes LMP1 race car is going to be coming into GT Sport, but it also shown as a fully premium detailed vehicle race car. Was also shown in Gran Turismo 6. Well, probably in Gran Turismo 5 was used to be as a standard race car. It doesn't show the interior before until GT6 arrives at last. Probably the interior view quite differently, quite the same thing for it. Well, I guess this is going to be a quite shown for the images has been shown here when we all play Gran Turismo 6. And definitely the next but not least is the Jaguar XJR9 LM race car 1989. Well, most fans love Jaguar with the LMP classic style race car, but this time it also has that same interior view just like the Sauber Mercedes C9 1989. Well, the Jaguar XJR9 was a 1988 LMP classic race car. But yes, these are definitely shown as the Group C classic race cars to be marked as Group 1. It'll be quite good to share with the modern and futuristic race cars to be prepared for. Just racing through the ages and take on some new challenges. Okay, well, it's like coming on 15th place, just giving a little hard slide turn. Well, kind of things here back in the 80s that LMP1 race cars also used to drive on MR drivetrains. It'll be much stronger to keep it up better than the FR race cars. But maybe later until now in 2018, all-wheel drives for LMP1 race cars are definitely quite eligible to be putting in to be prepared for racing regulations. Well, maybe FF car like the Nissan GTL RLM race car. I kind of think this FF LMP1 race car is definitely quite almost good to choose for. Well, it was definitely shown in GT6. Alright, digging on in, coming in 12th place. Well, I guess this is going to be a hard challenge to pass all the LMP1 race cars. It was a terrible disaster on the turn. Everybody always crashes a lot one of these days. But I kind of think I might be able to be prepared to take a little practice on Blue Moon Bay before Le Mans will be released in Gran Turismo Sports. Well, kind of think I'm just having a little bad English accent. Well, I'm just being a little normal person. Just trying to speak it correctly whenever I can, but this is definitely going to be a little bit complicated to say this one. This will also take some time for it. Well, maybe I'll have to get ready to do some patience time before getting ready to go until the maintenance begins. Okay, coming in past that Audi Hyperion-GT Gr.1. Give it some draft. Well, I guess somehow that there might be some new events coming in, and well, new rounds will also extend it along with the Group 1 Endurance Series. Well, the only mystery guess is, I kind of think that Le Mans racetrack is going to be prepared. Oh geez. I kind of think the engine just damaged out a little bit. Hang on folks, I'm coming back to the pits. Well, heavy damage does count. Give it a little hard time to increase some acceleration. Alright, now let's go on in and change up to racing soft tires. There will be other returning cars available. Well, there's the Fiat 500F 1968, along with a Lamborghini Miura P400 Birdtone prototype. And you know that the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 4 is coming in right about tomorrow. The 4th generation Mitsubishi Lancer is definitely coming in for 1996 classic sports car model is definitely appear in all Gran Turismo games. Well, I kind of think from standard car to premium car, but I kind of think that this 4th generation Lancer becomes the most classic hint. It became non-stop for this classic Japanese sports car. But we Mitsubishi fan lovers really want more Mitsubishi Lancers to be in it. They just really love the Evolution 9. Well, probably the final edition of the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution X has definitely shown for this as a 2015 model. And definitely the Renault Sport Meggy Trophy was definitely going to be coming in as a Group 4. Well, probably the standard Group 4 of the Renault Megany was definitely shown in GT Sport as definitely introduced. Well, I kind of think Renault Sport can definitely share 2 Group 4 race cars in the same model, but definitely the different body style version. Alright, just coming right in, and I'm on 14th place. And there was a 2016 Renault Sport Stelvio RS220 Trophy was definitely as the 2016 model. Well, the 2015 model was definitely introduced to the game, but it will also give out the differences and some new version styles of it. Well, I kind of think that the 2011 version is definitely what's seen in Gran Turismo 6, was also part as the introduction to race around in Branch Hatch Grand Prix. But you know, when I'm talking about that, everybody is talking about the May update. Okay, looks like coming in, pass on the Nissan GTR LM race car. Well, mostly some other players have definitely talked about the Honda S2000. Well, I kind of think that they have found out that they have a wrong choice for this vehicle, but probably the Subaru BRC was definitely gonna add it into the game. Well, I kind of think that 2012 was gonna be shown, but it was definitely become as the 2015 model. Definitely much like the Toyota 86 GT, but this is definitely the sister counterpart of the Toyota 86 GT. But what about the Scion FRS? Well, the Scion FRS was an American sports car shared with Subaru and Toyota. Well, it was also definitely seen in Gran Turismo 5 trailer. But it was definitely a 2012 model. But what else does the Scion FRS is going to be look like when it's going to be as 2015 model? Well, the 2012 model might be the excellent standard choice by making its debut. Okay, let's see. Stay on turn. Oh yeah, I kind of think that 3 models in 3 different brands has definitely shared the same car as better. So maybe some other people have wondering that what's the difference of these models are quite look the same for it. Well, I kind of think Subaru, Scion, and Toyota definitely share the same car, but definitely has the different names for it. The FRS, BRC, and A6 GT quite definitely the good different names for only shared for only one model for it. But I kind of think that the front and the rear also has different kinds of logo brands that definitely show the differences. But I kind of guess this might be the only same for it. Well, the good news is that the classic LMP1 race cars are about to be coming in for. Glad Group C race cars are joining the fun to be racing up along with the Group 1 modern LMP race cars and Division Gran Turismo race cars as well. And there's some other stuff might be coming in for to bring out new events, definitely like the European Hot Patch series. Well, I kind of think that this new event for all hatchback vehicles to take on some new variety, some rounds for it. And definitely, Group 4 has definitely got its own race event coming on for. It was definitely shown here on the Beginner League or the Amateur League. It also depends by giving a little choice to see which one it's going to be at. And good thing that the Lamborghini has finally made its way to start having its own event. The Racing Bull takes on for this one make different models for it. This event is to all Lamborghini vehicles only in the professional league. But evenly yet, of course, there might be some different rounds will be added up to into the game for it. Just like whenever they're gonna have to depend on it to go in and earn some more fun for it. And even, yes, of course, the Group 1 Prototype Endurance Series is gonna add one round in it. This will be a quite excellent choice to have all the Group 1 race cars to share it in for. But this will be a mystery guess. Can the Group 1 race car is going to be raced at Le Mans or any other different track like never before? Well, I kind of guess this is going to be a long time to find out what's the third round of the Group 1 Endurance Series might be. Well, everybody will find out and take a guess for it. Wow, I kind of think that was quite very fast for it. Looks like I'm coming on in 4th place. This looks quite getting easier than I expected to be. Alright, let's go on in and take a little grab, pass on that McLaren Vision GT Group 1. Well, I kind of think that the tire is kind of worn out a little bit. So let's just go on in and maybe after this, maybe I'll have to switch up the tires or probably keeping up the same. Oh man, don't want to get spin out like this. Alright, stay on top. Now let's go back in the pits and get ready to change the tires. Alright, let's go and change it up. Well, it also has some additions, has listed above. Some new rounds of races has been added up in the Celio Cup. In the Beginner League, FR Challenge Intimidate on the Amateur League, and, well, looks like we're going back on over to take on the F1500 Championship for only 2 new rounds, or maybe 1 round for it. I kind of guess this is going to be a little bit difficult to extend for it. Well, time for me to go back in race with classic Formula race car. Alright, let's take it in. Well, maybe that's all of it for now, and giving a little details around here from GT Planet. This is going to be a big, excited for all of you guys are about to get ready to go and get all your favorite race cars into the track. Well, looks like Le Mans is coming for us and we're about to get ready to go. Wow, I kind of think that was a quite good race. They passed all the Group 1 cars for it. Very nice. Alright, now let's switch back in. Oh yeah, almost forgot one thing to let you guys know for it. Well, the interior view was definitely quite different like the original Audi R18, Audi Sport Team Joes. But I have no clue what is this track, has been never seen it before. Well, I kind of think that the Audi testing facility has a test track in it. Maybe I'll have to scroll right and see it right here for the sports layout, but I don't know which track is it. Kind of guessing it might be quite locating around here in Germany. Well, definitely Audi just passed that testing facility used for race cars to test around the track. Well, maybe this is going to be a hard guess which course name is going to be for. Well, maybe I guess the Audi testing racing facility. Well, probably it is. But we also seen in the Audi Vision Gran Turismo trailer. I kind of think this track is definitely might be hard to tell, but can you guys make a guess to see which track is it from? Well, maybe you'll decide to find out what it is, so I'll be able to keep on racing. Oh, and just a reminder, you guys, the maintenance will begin in 6 hours, so maybe I'll have to take a little break for a moment. Man, looks like another Audi R18 Gen 2 is probably passed by me. So let's just go and pass by again and put me in first place. Okay, well, the gear transmission has shown on the top. It also let me know which gear am I at while driving this car. Well, it is definitely small interior. Just wanted to see how it is. Alright, it's only down to 10 minutes. We're almost keeping on track. Well, it is a hybrid race car, but I kind of think it doesn't show the number of energy. Well, I guess this is going to be on 0. Well, when driving the electric hybrid race car has definitely shown, and looks like the energy numbers has been shown for it. It also gives a little decreased effect. Yeah, I kind of guess that when using rechargeable battery when pulling the brakes, maybe it takes some time to use all the energy to give it a little boost. Well, I kind of guess that 21st century thus giving out eco-friendly racing energy to be provided a little more contained. So it looks like energy 4 is definitely that. So let's see what decreases into 0. Guess the Hyundai in 2025 Vision GT passed by me. Alright, so let's just use a lot of draft and waste a lot of energy. Alright, coming past in. Alright, press forward. Hold brake and recharge. Alright, so whenever you reach up in first place, the energy effect will also decreases into 0 when you drive fast. It also gives them a little more tip when using any kinds of electric vehicles. Well, probably electric vehicle hybrid is definitely faster to charge them up a bit, better than the D-gear transmission. It also shows the random numbers has definitely giving on some exact effect for it. Okay, turn right, recharge. There you go, keep it up on the gap distance. Now let's stay on it. Nope, don't want that Hyundai N 2025 get passed by me. Let's stay on the first turn. Waste a lot of energy and give it a little decreased effect boost. Well, I kind of think the blinking lights that's definitely shown on the effect board. Well, the top on it definitely shows on first place. Well, I can't use the rotation view, unavailable, but probably only in the beta version of Gran Turismo Sport has definitely shown. I don't know, most other players use the 360 rotation angle while driving. This is a hard time to guess for it. Well, even of course, the blinking lights might be on or definitely not to be shown. Well, we also seen the lights flashing in fadedly. Slam me into the rear, huh? Well, that takes a hard time to make my way over to succeed. Alright, go back in. Now let's pass and take on that corner. There you go. Waste a lot of energy while accelerating. Alright, time to go back in the pits and let's change some tires. Putting on medium and let's see what the energy condition is definitely recharged. Alright, so definitely 0 is definitely when it stops. Now let's fix up the aerodynamics on the rear and looks like, well, I kind of guessed that time to go back in and try to keep it nice and steady. So probably for sure, electric sports car hybrid does giving a little more advantage or giving a little eco-friendly environment to all vehicles and Mother Nature. Well, evenly of course, eco-friendly is definitely a good choice for all race cars to use it for. Just giving a little electric green for any LMP1 race cars and probably GTLM race cars as well. Alright, coming in and passing on those top two LMP1 Group 1 race cars. So only down to 2 minutes and 30 seconds, folks. I kind of guess that this race is going to be end anytime soon. Well, I know my English commentary has having a little short issues by wearing out any effect for it for the last videos. Yeah, no, don't want to get crashed instantly. Stay on top of it, keep using all the energy while accelerating. Okay, going on in. Wow, looks like energy level is on 3. Gonna have to stay on it to save more. Okay, stay on 24 might be good enough while turning left. So energy 24 is definitely holding effect while taking a turn, but probably wasting energy on straight or any obstacles. This might be the only advantage choice to see which number of energy you have used. Well, kind of guess that it also shows the driving HUD has definitely shown for. Well, modern future technology of racing does giving a little example to show you, see how map does. Okay, looks like we're almost done. Just only got one more car left. Oh man, I'm so close getting hit. Alright, Hyundai N 2025 Vision GT. Looks like I'm coming back in first place, and this is it. Final lap is on the clock. Come on. Just let me pass one more and... Oh man, no. Well, guess that ends up in third place, folks. That was a hard thing to do, that I am so close to win this race. Alright, well, looks like I had to be more careful again. Maybe I'll have to use it for the next parts. Well, I guess my practice is finished. Well, I'll make sure I'll get ready for Le Mans for tomorrow. Well, definitely that was a 30-minute race for taking a little practice. Well, I just wanted to be sure whenever I had to take some more practice to get ready to set up for. Maybe I'll have to start putting up some LMP1 race cars for only next part. So the first one is the Audi R18 2016. So I'll make sure I'll have to get all the LMP1 race cars going to be in it, including Vision Gran Turismo as well. So looks like I got some of the third place earnings, and definitely 600 mileage points has finally got it in. Alright. So I'm just giving a little warm up for having a little practice. So I'll make sure I'll get ready for Le Mans. But before that, let's see what the car should I get from the daily workout. I hope this is gonna be different. Oh, looks like another Audi TTS. But this time it's gonna be in white. So I'll have it. So in the meantime, the mileage exchange has definitely shown an update. Well, I just pressed the wrong section. So looks like here it is, and looks like Subaru WRX is gonna be putting on the official blue color. Don't have time to mess around for it. So it looks like different colors has definitely shown for. It looks like it's gonna be all in rainbow order. Wow, that was a quite successful good start for it. Well, probably I just already got purchasing the Rosso Alpha. Now let's just go and buy the biggest yellow. Maybe I'll have to purchase the yellow for large flakes. Might be quite good. Well, I'm gonna have to save some more mileage points whenever I can. I'll make sure I'll be waiting for the new events to come up for. The Audi R18 is the 2016 LMP1 race car, definitely known as the second generation of the R18 series. Well, it was definitely based from 5 years ago when Audi originally built an R18 in 2011. It was a good choice to use as a standard LMP race car, but later it became an LMP1 race car hybrid vehicle, definitely not much like the Toyota TS030 hybrid and other kinds of hybrid race car vehicles as well. maybe I'll have to get started to do some LMP1 race cars in the next part for it. So folks, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to click like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, and click the 2 links below in the description if you want to check it out for more. So, thanks for watching you guys, and have a good day. And I'll see you guys next time to continuing on to do some LMP1 racing event on Gran Turismo Sport. And I'll see you guys later.